Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's the Dubai Challenge Cup Final 2021, and our two teams, our gallant finalists, are out there warming themselves and their ponies up here on field number 1 at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. We have UAE having reached another final here this afternoon, playing at number 1. Her Highness Sheikha Maitha bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. At 2, it's the super sub, Raja Abu Jabain. At 3, the 15-year-old, the super talent from Argentina, Lucas Luquin Monteverde Hijo. And at number 4, off a 7-goal handicap, Jacinto Croto. And their opponents today, Battistoni. At number 1, Alessandro Barnava. At 2 is Pierre Jaureche. Number 3, Maxima La Calza. And at the back of a 4-goal handicap, Tomas Siriarte. Our umpire is Peter Wright. He's out there just waiting for the two teams to congregate. We're going to do a little parade. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the players to congregate in the middle of the field next to the umpire. And if I could ask everybody for their attention just for a few minutes. We're waiting for Battistoni just to get themselves lined up. Tommy Uriarte just saying hello there to Hasso Croto. Maxima La Calza just coming into line. So, ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the UAE National Anthem. Yes, indeed. And it is customary for me to call out the players individually, and we're going to give them a really, really warm welcome as we call out their names. Please get ready to put your hands together for the number one for UAE, Her Highness Sheikh Amaitha bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. At number 2, it's the super sub. It's Raja Abul Jabain. I thought he was more popular than that. Obviously not. He tells me he is. At number 3, watch out for this young man. It's Lucas Luquin Monteverde. And in the number 4 shirt of a 7-goal handicap, the highest rated player on display today, Jacinto Croto. And to their opponents, the black shirts of Battistoni. At number 1, Alessandro Barnava. At number 2, the first of 2 3-goal Argentines, Pierre Jauretche. In the number 3 shirt, the man that had a daughter, a baby girl, just a few days ago, and he's back out on the polo field, Maxi Malacalza. And at the back, the ever-present, ever-handsome Tommy Iriarte. So those are our lineups, and this is going to be an absolute cracker. Get yourselves ready, grab yourselves a drink, fasten your seatbelts, strap yourselves down. This is going to be fast and furious. The 2 best teams in this tournament by a long, long way, and they are both very well oiled. They're ready to go, and they're both hungry. Both of these 2 teams desperate to get their hands on the Dubai Challenge Cup. Looks like the black shirts of Battistoni are going down towards the scoreboard end, and we are officially underway, and the ball is in play. Jauretche working it away from the front of the throw-in, switching to the difficult side of his pony there, under pressure from Luquin Monteverde. Here comes the 15-year-old superstar, son of Lucas, of course, his father, a former 10-goal player, and the kid's not bad either. Croto coming in, crunching Malacalza out of the way and taking that ball forward there on the difficult side of his pony. Superb backup work coming in from Raja Abul Jabain. And our first whistle on the play there as Jacinto Croto came back to the play. Jauretche was there, but the whistle has gone. As we see the replay, for the benefit of all of our Polo Line TV viewers, and I can tell you we've got thousands of people streaming in on the live stream for Polo Line. They're all fascinated by this one. And we've got viewers from all over the world tuned in, and we will be reading out their messages as and when we can. I'm sure we're going to have plenty of stuff and support coming in for both teams. First opportunity here for UAE. Hasokroto. Cranks the 40, he hits it hard and he hits it straight, and you just don't stop those. It's 1-0 to UAE. So back to the centre. The teams, of course, change ends. It'll be the black shirts going up to the Villa end. Maxi Malacalza coming back here to try and retrieve this ball and turn this defensive position into an attack. He's up over the halfway line. Monteverde has got in between those 2 players, though, and he's played a little backhander, but he didn't quite get the contact. Iriarte. Good open backhander. Maxi Malacalza's done a good job there on Jacinto Croto, but eventually leaves the ball behind, and Croto with a superb backhander trying to turn it around here for UAE. And a whistle on the play as Monteverde had his stick raised there. For those of you who have not seen a lot of polo, when you see the players with their stick up in the air, it means they're appealing for the foul. They're normally glaring at the referee at the same time. And on that occasion, Monteverde there, the number 3 in the white shirt, had his stick up in the air. He was waiting for the whistle. And our umpire, Peter Wright, has blown and awarded a 60-yard penalty here and a chance for Jacinto Croto to double his lead and go 2-0. Bender. But he's pulled the trigger and he's got it, I think. He's got the score. They had a good look at it, but it's gone straight over the top and he's got the score. And UAE do double their lead and they go 2-0. Just got a bit of an issue there with a bandage on the back of that pony of Jacinto Croto. I think it's a medical bandage. But he is going to get off. There will be a whistle. We will have a break in play here just to check that that pony gets that bandage tucked away. We don't want a pony tripping up. Sometimes when the bandage gets loose, you'll notice that all 4 legs are bandaged on every single pony out there. We put as much protection as we can on these horses, including some boots on the front over the top of the bandages. It's quite hard to protect all of the horse because obviously they've got a lot of moving parts. We can't bandage over the knee. We can't bandage the fetlock. But we do bandage the tendons, and on this instance, that bandage had just come a little bit loose there on that back leg of Jacinto Croto's horse. And sometimes, if you've got a loose bandage and you're running down the field, the horse can trip up. So common sense prevails, and we're back underway. Here comes Jauretche. Good ride-off coming in from Luquin Monteverde. Maxi Malacalza will pick it up here, and there's a chance here for Maxi. He sweeps it round under his pony's neck, but he's been hooked there, and Raja Abul-Jabain with a clever little open backhander. Sheikha Mather is there for a piece of the action, but oh, look at this. Superb work coming around the corner there from Alessandro. Eventually, the backhander is met nicely by Jacinto Croto, and he's thumped it long. And look at this, there's no one at home in defence here for the Blacks. How's Raja? He's got the first shot away. He's looking for a good approach shot. That looks like it's going out to the left, and he may have overhit it, and he's going to have to charge to get that, keep that in play. He has kept it in play. He's chopped it back towards goal, and it's been flicked goalwards by Sheikha Mather, but I think the whistle has gone. Well, there was a goal shot that came in from Sheikha Mather, but our umpire, Peter Wright, has blown the whistle, and it's going to be a penalty in favour of Battistoni. Here comes Tommy Iriarte. Takes a couple of taps and then puts a little measured pass out towards the boards, looking for Maxi Malacalza. Jacinto Croto swoops in there, realising that Monteverde had done a good job blocking that man. And there's a whistle on the play. That looked like an accidental hook. Croto was trying to wind up for a backhander. You can hook each other's sticks when you're playing polo. If someone's reaching down to hit the ball, you can put your stick and hit their stick and prevent them from hitting, but you can't hook across a horse, underneath a horse, or in front of a horse's legs. And on that instance, that black player with an accidental hook across the back of the pony, and the umpire's given a spot hit to the whites. Croto takes the restart. Out to the right-hand side. Whoa. Well, another foul on the play. This one's going to be quite interesting because, well, that young Monteverde was coming into the play, but he did have a black player on his left-hand side, and it looked like that black player pushed him into the play. I don't like to preempt the referee, the umpire. Let's see what he's decided here. It's going to be a change of pony. With 3 minutes and 38 seconds left on the clock here in the first, there's a free change, and everyone's going to come off and get on a fresh one. That, of course, gives me an opportunity to thank our sponsors, Chefs First, who are a leading distributor of food services and laundry equipment headquartered in the UAE with operations covering the whole of the Middle East. Our thanks go to Chefs First, as indeed they do to Black Hound Sports, Diamond Lease, and Hilden Water, who are all here as sponsors supporting this wonderful Dubai Challenge Cup. Black Hound have just opened their first shop in the world, and it happens to be here. It's in the lobby of the hotel. And if you don't buy something from the Black Hound shop on the way out, well, you're nuts. They've got some lovely stuff down there, from caps to shirts to white jeans if you fancy learning to play polo, jackets, and all sorts of other goodies. Check out the Black Hound Sports Shop. Their first shop in the world is in the lobby of the hotel. Just to the right-hand side, as you exit the hotel, you will see the brand spanking new Black Hound Sports Shop. If you want to send in a message, anyone who's watching on Polo Line TV, you can get hold of us at Instagram at PoloLineOK, Facebook at PoloLineInt, and Twitter is at PoloLine. Send in your messages. Be wonderful to hear from you and where you are watching the action from, and we will get a shout out to you and yours as and when we can, when there's a break in the action here in this Dubai Challenge Cup final. Here comes Tommy Iriarte. The penalty's gone in favour of Battistoni. Tommy tickles the ball forward and then tries to outrun Raja Abul-Jabain. Raja comes across on the chestnut. Tommy still in possession of the ball here. And as Raja got sucked into that play, the whistle's gone. Iriarte was waiting for that. He was trying to lure Raja in, dangled a carrot, and Raja couldn't resist. The whistle's gone. The penalty is going in favour of Battistoni. So both of these teams, I can tell you, have played two and won two. Their road to the final has been perfect thus far. And they deserve the right to be here in this Dubai Challenge Cup final. UAE played 2, won 2. They beat Heskis by the score of 9 goals to 7.5. And then they had an absolute belter of a game against Bin Dry. Bin Dry very unfortunate to lose that semi-final. But in the end, it was an overtime goal by Jacinto Grotto, which gave UAE the victory over Bin Dry in the semi-final by the score of 7 goals to 6. Here comes Tommy. He's gone high. Is he straight? It was close to the right-hand post. I think the whites think it missed. And I think the referee is inclined to agree, is he? He has agreed. The chance has gone, the penalty was wide, and the score remains 2 goals to 0. Jacinto Grotto on the grey pony decides to just chop that one out to the right-hand side and give himself a little bit more time. Then he fizzes a pass under his pony's neck looking for a front runner, but he's given the ball straight back to the black shirts here in the form of Maxi Malacausa. Maxi plucks it out of the air. He's under pressure there from Raja Abul-Jabain, but he's gone past him. Switching to the difficult side of his pony. He's gone down into the corner, but it's not easy to score from there, let me tell you. And he's tried to centre that one. And Grotto fakes the backhander and decides to bring it forward. And it was very dangerous, but if it comes off, it pays dividends. And it has come off. He's sold a dummy there to Halreche, and he's smashed that one forward. And look at this. Sheikha Mehta comes across the field and picks it up and gets a superb shot. Up over the halfway line goes Sheikha Mehta. Flying back in defence. Here in defence is Iriarte. The hook comes in there on Abul-Jabain, but Hassel Grotto steadying the pony, working this one up over the 60. And UAE still in control of the ball here. He pulls the trigger. He goes for goal. Where's it gone? Oh, it's gone across the face and wide. Sheikha Mehta was reaching out there. She was on the left-hand side of the goalpost in the perfect position. And she tried to retrieve the ball and stop it from going out of play, but she couldn't quite do it. And the ball has missed the target and has gone out of play over the back line. Well, there's 1 minute and 54 seconds remaining on the clock here in the first. Alessandro Barnaba is just having a chat there with Peter Wright. And it's going to be the equivalent of a goal kick. The defending team with the restart with the ball on their own back line. Superb stuff from Iriarty, who goes down the middle, but he couldn't quite find a teammate, and Hasselkrotto's read it very well, and here comes young Lukin Monteverde. Monteverde goes long up towards Abul Jabain. Abul Jabain has to switch to the difficult side. Oh, he's done really well here, Raja. Superb hook, and then flicks it towards goal. Oh, I can't believe it. He's missed it. After all that, he did all the hard stuff. And then he missed wide to the right. So another sigh of relief and another restart here for the Blacks. And Iriarty came powering through, but he wasn't given enough space to go to the ball as Monteverde came in for a piece of the action. The umpire's whistle is gone. And with 1 minute and 9 seconds remaining on the clock, this one's going to go up to the halfway line. This, of course, is not the only polo action that is going out live on Polo Line TV, I can tell you. Not just the conclusion of this Dubai Challenge Cup, but we also have the Pakistan Open, the 14-goal live and direct from Lahore, Pakistan. And there's been some superb games in that. And having started yesterday, the 18-goal down in Gantoot from the Gantoot Racing and Polo Club, the President's Cup. And we've got a little bit of a break in play here as we've got an issue with Alessandro Barnaba's bridle by the looks of things. He's getting some attention there from Sheikh Matha, who's very kindly helping out. And there's going to be a break in play as Maxi Malacalza jumps off his pony. So back to that President's Cup, that 18-goal down at the Gantoot Racing and Polo Club. I can tell you that there were 2 games yesterday. There's 4 teams in that. Gantoot, Abu Dhabi, Habtoor and Yas International Holdings, and we had 2 great games there this afternoon in the 18-goal. Gantoot running out winners over Yas International Holdings in the first game by the score of 9-6, and Habtoor with an absolute humdinger of a match against Abu Dhabi, which was tied at 8 goals apiece. Habtoor having come back into the game, having been trailing by 3 or 4 goals. They looked dead and buried, but they worked their way back into a tied game at 8-8, and a superb goal by Mohamed Al Habtoor gave them the victory in the first round of the President's Cup yesterday over Abu Dhabi. That one being played under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Falah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, President of the UAE Polo Cup, and there are cash prizes in that of over 500,000 dirhams. Wonderful stuff down at the Gantoot Racing and Polo Club, the President's Cup. There'll be more action from there on Sunday when Gantoot will take on Abu Dhabi and Habtoor will be taking on Yas International Holdings on Sunday afternoon down at Gantoot. Meanwhile, back to the action. Here goes Iriarty, and he's gone route 1, but there's no one there for the Blacks. And there's plenty of time here for Jacinto Crotto to put the brakes on here on this grey pony and turn the corner. Good blocking work coming in there from young Monteverde, who's taken out Halrechi, and that's allowed a little bit of time here for his teammate to get that pass out towards Sheikha Matha. She's having to go around the umpire, and in doing so, she's lost the line of the play. That was a little bit unlucky there for Sheikha Matha, having to take evasive action there with Peter Wright. Play will continue here as Iriarty comes through. He gets hooked out of the play by Raja Abul Jabain. Raja picks it up on the half volley, didn't quite get enough on it, and Maxi Malacalza will turn it around here with a nice back. Oh, look at that. Plucked out of the air there by Boris Becker at Wimbledon. Superb stuff there from Hasso Crotto. Hasso on the grey pony puts the hammer down and sweeps it up over the halfway line. UAE on the attack once again as Malacalza comes back in defence, and that one's been chopped round the corner. Oh, so unlucky. I think it hit Raja on the way through, and the ball's plonked down. They're still on the attack, are they? 2 grey horses come flying through, and Monteverde will come back and retrieve this. Steadies himself, shoots, bobbles it down towards goal, and he's wide to the right, and that will be the end of the first chukka, ladies and gentlemen. Superb stuff from both teams. But at the end of the first in this Dubai Challenge Cup final, UAE with the lead, 2-0. Welcome back, folks. We are back for the start of the second chukker in this cup final, the Dubai Challenge Cup Final 2021, here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. And it's been a sensational first chukker, but it's been UAE with 2-0 over Battistoni thus far. Gives me an opportunity to thank our sponsors once again. And our sponsors are Chefs First, Blackhound Sports, Diamond Lease, and Hilden Water. And there's a replay coming in here for the benefit of the Polo Line TV viewers. Look at that, plucked out of the air, volleyed out of the air there, like Becker at Wimbledon. Wonderful stuff from Hasselgrotto. Gives me an opportunity to say happy birthday to Owen, part of the Polo Line team. Owen, 26 years old yesterday, and he's been working down at Gantut, and today a full day here at the Al Habtoor. No chance for Owen to even have a sip of a beer for his birthday, but we wish him many happy returns. He's very much part of the team here at Polo Line, and we love him. Over the top of the play there is Iriarte, putting the brakes on hard and trying to get around the corner. There are plenty of white shirts. And as Malakauza comes back in defence, it looked like he had the line, and rightly so. The umpire's whistle has gone as young Monteverde tried to steal away with the ball. It's going to be a spot hit to the Blacks. Still yet to trouble the scoreboard. They're trailing by 2-0 at the moment, but Iriarte's going to try and do something about that. Chips it forward. Abul Jabain comes across on the grey. Still Tommy. Left that one deliberately for Maxi Malakauza, and Maxi through the eye of a needle. That's a superb pass from Malakauza, and Iriarte's in a really good position. He doesn't want to take too much time, and well, he was almost a bit too casual, and he's been outnumbered there. But will he get a second go at it? Here he's left it to Malakauza. This is really good for Battistoni. They're right up in front of goal. Maxi waiting for Monteverde to clear the way, and Lukine comes in and plays the ball, and the umpire's whistle goes again. Nice to hear from our friend Alex Roldy Roldan, who's, I think, in Argentina, in Lobos. He sent a message in saying that he is just recovering from a broken rotator cuff, which has taken 3 months. My God. Oh, that was a bit nervy, wasn't it? What a terrible pony to hit a penalty on. He's got the job done, though. Good composure from Pierre Jauregui, and Battistoni are on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Yes, of course, Alex Roldy Roldan, who was out here umpiring before Christmas, has taken a tumble from a horse. Our best wishes go to him and his recovery. Hope you're all good there, buddy. Enjoying the action on Polo Line TV. Monteverde picks it up, steals the ball away from Malacausa, reaching out there. This is super skills from the young Argentine. Look at this. He's absolutely flying. How's the approach shot? It looks perfect. It doesn't look any better than that. Monteverde from 10 out. Oh, super score, Luquin Monteverde. Well, he doesn't miss much. His handicap has just gone up, and you can see why. Wonderful stuff from the 15-year-old from Canuelas. Back to the centre, the teams will change ends, and this one's gone through the pack, and it's young Monteverde once again, who's absolutely flying out the back. A swing and a miss this time, but he's got back up in the form of Jacinto Croto. Croto puts the brakes on here, the number 4 for UAE, and waits for a little bit of space to open up. Malacausa's got his stick raised. He's appealing to the referee, saying that Jacinto is taking too much time. And Maxi comes in with a ride-off there, but Croto has got the next shot in, and it's going down towards goal. He's hit it very hard, and it's bobbling. Oh, it's stopped about 5 yards short, and look at that. Barnaba with a superb play in defence there for Battistoni. Iriarte sweeps it forward. Sheikha Mehta comes back with him. Tommy punches it down the field. And Hasso Croto will come across here with Pierre Jauregui. Gets the ride off and then plays the, little open backhander. And it wasn't the best contact on the ball, but it's landed very favourably here for young Monteverde. And look at the skills here from this young man once again. He's up over the halfway line and into enemy territory. Here goes Luquin Monteverde looking to put number 4 on the scoreboard for UAE. This time he's over the top of the play, under pressure there from Iriarte. And it'll be Maxi Malacausa there with the white helmet on the far side of the field. Absolutely flying down the far side and smashing that one up over the halfway line. Monteverde back in defence. Takes the ride off, plays the little backhander out towards Hasso Croto. Didn't quite find his mark. Jauregui comes in. It's helped on there on the near side. And as Abuja Bain comes in on the grey, Tommy Iriarte had his stick raised. And the umpire's whistle has gone once again. That's going to be a half chucker. An opportunity for all the players to change their ponies with 3 minutes and 27 seconds left on the clock here in the second. Well, I can tell you that we're still waiting for our ice cream up here. Brooklyn Creamery ice creams. They're on the far side there. I can see you. You can run, but you can't hide. We can see you. And we're still waiting for the delivery of our ice cream up here. How many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 of us here in the Polo Line TV crew. So 5 ice creams, please. They're requesting dulce de leche. They're Argentines. What can I say? Of course they want dulce de leche. I very much doubt you've got it. But if you do, top floor, 3rd floor, conference room, that's where we are. Send up a few ice creams. Come on. It's a great day for ice cream. I can see people wandering over now. My producer, Andres, has actually changed his mind. He doesn't want dulce de leche. He wants a Marmite ice cream. Do you have Marmite? He loves it. So Battistoni played 2-1-2. They beat AM Polo in a very, very hard-fought battle in their first match, 5-4. And then they beat Bailandi 7-3. played 2, won 2, and that's how Battistoni got to this Dubai Challenge Cup final. And there's an opportunity here with a open goal, penalty 2, 30-yard penalty for Battistoni, who had a slow start, but they can level the game here. In fact, they can't. They're 3-1 down. What am I talking about? They can cut the gap with this short-range penalty. Who's it going to be? Could be Pierre Jauretche, who took that first one. Just waiting for Raja to come back onto the field. And in comes Jauretche now, walking into this penalty. It's uncontested. It's an open goal. They can't defend it. And the flag is raised. And the score is good. It is 3-2. Picked up here by Juan Jauretche. Pierre, should I say. Pierre on the halfway line. Didn't quite get hold of that. In fact, he's hit it particularly badly, but it's worked in their favour as it's gone through the challenge of Monteverdi. And Malacalza opens his shoulder and he's gone from range, steadying the pony there up at the front. Oh, that's a wonderful touch. Look at that from Tommy Iriarte. Superb stuff from Tommy. The ball was hopping around everywhere and he plucked it, cut it across the line, and he has levelled the score here with 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. We're locked at 3-3. Clock ticks to below 2 minutes until half-time. Monteverdi, first to surface. Good skills here from the young Argentine. He's gone past one. Can he get past Jauretche? Super stuff out of the air once again. Oh, look at the stick work and the skills of this young Argentine. This time he's got back up here in the form of Hasso Crodo. Going down the left-hand side is Abul Jabain. He's gone up for the pass. The shot comes through. Where's that gone? It's gone wide to the left. And it's out of play. Battistoni bringing the ball back into play here in the form of Iriarte. Goes long, looking for Alessandro. He's been well marked there by Sheikha Meita. Superb stuff from Sheikha. She swept the ball across the field. Just a little bit unlucky there. It's run under the pony, and that's allowed Alessandro to try and tickle it around the corner, and he's done really well. Look at this from Barnaba. Surely not. The approach shot looks absolutely superb. He pulls the trigger. Oh, he's missed it. And it's been kicked by the pony and brought away from the danger zone here by Monteverdi. Putting the brakes on there is young Lukin. Iriarte finds himself at 90 degrees to the play and has to yield. Gets out of the way, and that one's fizzed up. Back in defence, here goes Maxi Malacalza. He's under a bit of pressure here from Abul Jabain. And then flying through was Hasso Crodo. Hit it is the call, and hit it is the play, but he's gone too long and too left, surely. Barnaba with an awful lot to do here with the angle. He's beaten to the ball there by Sheikha Meita, who plays a superb shot under a pony's neck onto the far side. And then, well, she almost got back to it. Wonderful stuff there from Sheikha Meita. But here comes Jauretche. Jauretche across the field, reaching out here under his pony's neck. Here is Jauretche trying to get this one back towards the goal. Monteverdi's there for a piece of the action. Malacalza's there with his stick raised. And the whistle has gone. Is that going to be Chukka? I think it is. It's Chukka, ladies and gentlemen. That is officially half-time here in the Dubai Challenge Cup final. And we are locked between UAE and Battistoni. It's 3-3. So an opportunity for some treading in, ladies and gentlemen. Please make your way out onto the field. We're going to have a quick tread in for everyone down in the Bailandi camp. We've got hospitality down there. We've also got the Ifsamara camp. Please make your way out onto the field. Do some treading in. Help out the ground staff. It does make a big difference when we tread in the divots, level out the field, and it improves the level of polo for the second half. Please have a stretch and a wander out onto the field. If you're heading over to the far side, don't forget you've got an ice cream to bring back. And at the end of this second chukka, we find ourselves locked at 3 goals apiece between UAE and Battistoni. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are back here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. And I can tell you that the scores at the moment are locked at 3-3. Start of the third chukka about to commence. We go through the chukka by chukka scores. UAE had a really good start. They came in at the end of the first, 2-0. But at half-time, a superb second chukka there from Battistoni. Scoring 3 and conceding 1. They've tied the game. It's 3-3. Players just out there with a load of treader-inners, which is nice to see. The Battistoni team there in the black shirts, having a chat there with some of their fans. Luquin Monteverde, the number 3, just Cantering back onto the field, that's Hasselkrotto there, going to have a chat with Battistoni. As we go to the highlights of one of the goals from the last Chaka, and that was Tommy Iriarte with a lovely flick. Superb control from Tommy, and he got the job done and tied the score, 3-3. Great to see so many people here today. Of course, socially distancing as much as we possibly can. And there are lots of very beautiful people on display. Haven't seen so many beautiful people since last weekend, and there was plenty of beautiful people here as well. But it's great to see so many supporting the polo. We've had a great season here in Dubai, and it's not finished yet. We've got more matches coming up, of course, a couple more tournaments here at the Al Habtoor Polo Club and Resort. And of course, the conclusion of the Dubai Challenge Cup and the President's Cup from Gantut Racing and Polo Club. The 18 goal, which started yesterday, and our second round matches will be on Sunday. I've got some more messages here from some of our viewers on the live stream, the Polo Line TV. Georgios Andrianos says, we love the Dubai Cup. Abu Bakr Isiakul, welcome to the World Cup. Oh, welcome to the world, should I say. Welcome to the world, baby girl. I guess that's a message from Maxi Malacausa. Ivan Viloso Empamano. Wow, nice UAE. Plenty of love coming in for the UAE team, I can tell you. And Tomás Rossi. Agustín Calvo, ponete a trabajar. Dejar de mirar el teléfono. There's the ice cream. Super stuff. I can tell you that because of our requests, we've had Serafina and Valentina, two charming young girls, bring the couple of ice creams up to us here at the top of the third floor, and we're very, very welcome and grateful to them for that. Thank you so much. Play is back underway. It's Hasselkrotto. Make sure you're all behind the safety lines, ladies and gentlemen. Play will continue here. It's the start of this third Chaka. Krotto trying to get the ball away from the danger zone. He's launched it very high and out towards the run of Raja Abuljabain. Raja checks the pony. Good shot there from Raja. He's fizzed that one downfield. Sheikha Mehta thought about coming, and in the end, she gets a good ride-off in there against Tommy Iriarte and cuts the ball down towards goal. Superb stuff from Sheikha Mehta. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Is that one going in? Oh, she's missed it by a whisker. Well, what an incredible run. Crunched that 4-goal Argentine out of the way with a superb ride-off. A wonderful approach shot, and then the goal shot that just missed wide right. Iriarte bringing the ball in here for Battistoni. Monteverde comes across. The two of them cancel each other out, and Malacausa will pick it up here and sweep it forward for Battistoni. Hasselkrotto, so good at that, isn't he? Just getting in there and getting a backhander in and turning it around once again is Hasselkrotto. Good ride-off coming in from Iriarte. Pony kicks it and allows him to take it on the easy side of his pony. He's appealing for the foul there as Monteverde came in, but it looked fair enough. All's fair in love and war, and he's got away there from Tommy Iriarte and the young Argentine. Look at this, he's toying with them. He's playing cat and mouse here. Superb stuff from Monteverde. Surely not. Oh, he's overplayed it, and in the end, the backhander comes in there from Tommy. Sheikha Mehta tried to turn it around, didn't quite get the pony into position. There's a breakaway here as Iriarte nudges it forward. Monteverde comes back and turns it around. Superb stuff from Hasselkrotto. Near side play and then under his pony's neck back towards goal. Hassel goes long. Looks like it's leaking out to the right. Alessandro will come in, a swing and a miss there from him. But Malacalza is there, and Malacalza will turn it around the corner here. Chops it out under his pony's neck. Superb stuff there from Maxi. Barnaba comes through. Monteverde, a swing and a miss on the backhander. That's allowed Tommy Iriarty. Oh, and Lukin with a superb head-to-head play. It was brave, wasn't it? And it may well have paid dividends because the backhander there from Crotto is out towards Sheikha Meitha. She's got some backup here in the form of Monteverde and his swing and a miss there, but Abulja Bain is there. That's a superb-looking centering shot from Raja up to Sheikha Meitha. She's been hooked there by Alessandro. Where's the ball gone? Oh, there's a chance here for Raja. And Abulja Bain has got the score. Well, I momentarily lost flight of the ball there, looking into that low-setting sun. There was a shot that came off a pony, and it dropped down to Raja, who already played a superb part in that attack with that wonderful under-the-neck shot. And they're appealing for a change of pony here. And it looks like the whistle's going to go, and there's going to be an opportunity for all players to come off and change their ponies, is there? Sheikha Meitha is heading down into the UAE camp in the corner. We've got a thumbs up from Vikram Singh. Vikram is watching, I'm not quite sure where from. Is he in Delhi? Vikram Singh with a thumbs up. I've got Adam Snowden, my friend Adam, who's sending in a picture of a pint of Heineken and says, "Who needs ice cream?" Well, we are very grateful for our ice creams that Serafina and Valentina have brought up to us. Thank you so much, girls. Very kind of you. And very refreshing. The whole of the Polo Line TV crew have had an ice cream courtesy of Serafina and Valentina. Don't forget, we've got more action from Gantut, the Gantut Racing and Polo Club this Sunday. Gantut will take on Abu Dhabi and Habtoor will take on Yas International Holdings. Back underway here. 3 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in this third chukka. Monteverde trying to get the foul there out of Maxi Malacalza, and there's a collision with Hasso Crotto, who's been clipped there by Pierre Jauretche, and Hasso is off his pony, and he's going to need a breather here. As we go to the replay for the benefit of our Polo Line TV viewers, Malacalza comes in, gets the backhander in, and Jauretche, well, he's turning, isn't he? And the two of them are turning and heading in opposite directions, and it was just an accidental collision there between Jauretche and Hasso Crotto. Don't forget, you can get your messages in Instagram at Polo Line OK, Facebook is at Polo Line Int, and Twitter at Polo Line. Get your messages in, there's still time, still plenty of time left in this match. Send in a message, let us know where you're watching the action from, and we will try and get a shout out to you as and when we can. It's going to be a neutral roll in from the centre, and there's a mad scrap for possession, and Jacinto Crotto has escaped with the ball, and he swept it downfield. Being crunched out of the way there by Jauretche. Look at this, Monteverde's gone flying past everyone. Monteverde flicks it towards goal. Oh, touch of class from Lukin Monteverde. Well, he asked the horse to go, and she certainly did. I mean, that one could be at Almaden. Wonderful pony. Flew past Iriarty, and the young Argentine set himself and got the job done once again. UAE into a 2-goal lead here. It's 5-3. Well, the whistle's gone. 3:03 on the clock here in the third. And there's going to be a change of pony, a free change for all. And that's quite simply a welfare issue for the horses. It's common sense. It's particularly hot. It's a long season here in Dubai. And obviously, as a polo player, you treasure your horses. We look after these horses. They're loved and cared for. They're turned out in superb condition, and we try and keep them as fresh and as injury-free as possible. And as a result, the umpire has blown the whistle, and he's given the players a chance to come off and change their ponies halfway through this third chukka. So a 2-goal lead to UAE. They've done so well this season, but they did lose 2 finals in the 18-goal. The silver and the gold cup finalists, runners-up in both. What can they do here? Can they win this Dubai Challenge Cup? Haurici trying to do something about it here for Battistoni. A swing and a miss there as the ball pops up in the air and he can't quite volley it. Turn around the corner there from Monteverde. Ball goes sky high. Very hard to see who had the line there. And eventually there's a whistle on the play as Iriarte tried to poke the ball under the pony of Monteverde. And you can see the reaction there of the young Argentine, the number 3 for UAE. He's furious as the penalty is awarded to Battistoni. Gives me an opportunity to send our love from the whole polo community to Russo and Paz Hagi. I see that Pedrito is improving. It's great news. We're all thinking and sending our love from Dubai to the Hagi family, Russo and Paz, and of course young Pedrito Hagi, who had an accident a few weeks back, appears to be improving, and that is such good news. And we're all sending our love and best wishes to all the Hagis, and in particular Russo, Paz and Pedrito. Here comes Tommy. He came down to a walk and it's been stopped not once but twice. First of all, Hasselcroto and then Monteverde, the 2 of them getting the job done in defence for UAE. Lukin setting up the play here for the Whites. Stick and balling it forward. Malacalza's desperately trying to get across there and put some pressure on this young Argentine, but he's very confident, isn't he? Look at him. Dancing his way through the traffic here, left, then right, then back to the left, and eventually fizzes a pass forward and gone down the middle of the field towards Raja. Abu Jabain couldn't quite decide which side of the horse to take the ball on, and in the end he's come up with absolutely nothing. Malacalza comes through, Hasselcroto's there, Monteverde's there, and Tommy Iriarte bursting through, clips the back of a pony, and the umpire's whistle has gone once again. Well, I can tell you that I've just had my first mouthful of Brooklyn Creamery ice cream, and it is very, very good. Very good. What flavour have I got here? Oh, salted caramel. Tommy Iriarte with another chance from 60 yards. His last attempt was plucked out of the air. Look out for Hasselcroto. He's standing on the 30-yard line. He can't be any closer than that. Tommy's looking for height and direction. This time he's got the height. Is it straight? Yes, it's superb penalty taking from Tommy Iriarte. And Battistoni are back on the scoreboard. They've cut the gap to 1. It's 5-4. Well, I knew it was going to be close. 2 very good teams. And they have performed superbly well throughout the tournament. They've earned their right to be here. And it was always going to be a close contest. Jauretche stealing the ball away there from Abul-Jabain. Pierre Jauretche, good-looking approach here. Can he get another one into the centre of the goal? It's a little half swing. Oh, he hasn't quite got that right, but he's corrected the pony. Can he flick it goalwards? Oh, he's run out of space and the ball's gone straight and wide to the left. What a chance. What a chance that was to tie the game right at the end of this third chukker. Less than a minute remaining. And I can tell you there'll be a big sigh of relief down in the UAE camp as Jacinto Croto brings the ball back into play. And he fizzes a pass under his pony's neck out towards young Luquin Monteverde. Lucas, a swing and a miss from him as he goes big there on the play, and turning here is Maxi Malacalza, and Malacalza has broken through with the ball. Maxi now looking for an approach shot of his own, flying back in defence. Here is Monteverde. Malacalza pulls the trigger. Raja on the goal line, and Abul-Jabain has got the ball away from the goal line. The backhander comes in, and the whistle has gone. Wow, wow, wow. Have they given the goal? Did it cross the line? Or have they given a foul and a halfway hit? I think it's a 5B. I think it's going to be a penalty from the centre of the field. And wow, what a let-off there. What an incredible let-off. Superb defence here from Monteverde. Looked like Malacalza had got the job done. And look at Luquin. In fact, it was Raja. First one was Luquin who got the hook on Maxi. And Abul-Jabain with a last-minute backhander clearing the ball away from the goal line and saving the day for UAE. Croto goes out to the left-hand side looking for Luquin Monteverde. He's under pressure, being hassled and harried there by Malacalza, and well, it looked like a foul hook. Let's see what the umpires decide. The whistler's gone. With just 13 seconds left on the clock here in the third. And then the hooter, which will give us an extra 30 seconds. It's going to be a spot hit in favour of Battistoni. Tommy Uriarte brings it forward. Out towards Maxi. Malacalza now trying to create some space. Flies through on the near side. Monteverde's stolen the ball away. And it's plopped up in the air there. Monteverde will come back and retrieve it and play a tail backhander up towards Hasso Croto. First back in defence here for Battistoni will be Malacalza. Malacalza's near side backhander is sweet, but it's popped out of play on the far side. And that will be the end of the third as they come off for the final change here in the Dubai Challenge Cup final. It's UAE with a narrow advantage. It's 5-4. Yes, indeed. Welcome back. Back for this fourth and final chukker. As we go to our chukker by chukker scores, UAE with a good start. They came in at the end of the first, 2-0 ahead. Great second chukker by Battistoni. They scored 3, conceded 1, and came in at half-time 3-3. At the end of the third, UAE scoring 2 and coming in 5-4. And we've got more ice cream arriving here. It's gone crazy on the ice cream. We're loving it. We're absolutely loving it. And we want to thank Serafina and Valentina, of course, for bringing up the ice cream. The salted caramel's gone down very well, I can tell you, from the Brooklyn Creamery ice cream stall on the far side of the field. Make sure you get one in later on before the end of the day. Hassel goes long. Monteverde tried to pluck it out of the air, and he might have been better off just leaving it and letting it come through. It's been turned around here by Battistoni. The fourth and final chukker here. Important passage of play this. Can Battistoni hold out? They don't want to concede another one and go 2 goals down at this late stage of the game. Monteverde. And there's a whistle on the play. Looks like it's gone in favour of the black shirts of Battistoni. I'm apologising for the signal on this microphone. Keeps cutting out. It's driving me absolutely nuts. But we'll just have to do the best we can. Ball is passed forward there. And a rearing pony coming in there from Jauretche, trying to get some pressure here on Jacinto Grotto. Hassel spins the corner here for UAE. Punches it forward. Good pass up to the front door. And look at this. Sheikha Mather is bearing down on this one. Iriarty's going to have to come and deal with her. She nudges it down, and Iriarty half hooks the stick and gets the tail backhander. Wonderful stuff in defence there from Tommy. Out towards the far side. Grotto once again dropping in. Malacalza comes around the outside, and Maxi's done a good job. Oh, and there's a chance here for Battistoni. Can he get this pass through? Malacalza straightens up on this, and he's going away from Hassel Grotto, is he? Maxi, a swing and a miss from him. Monteverde comes back in defence and will have to deal with it. The ball's been stolen away here by Jauretche. And Jauretche is still going. He's worked the ball away on the near side, but there's a whistle on the play. And it's going to be a spot hit in favour of UAE. Well, very tense moments here in this Dubai Challenge Cup final. And the next goal, you feel absolutely vital. Hassel Grotto fizzes that one forward up over the halfway line out towards Abul Jabain. Raja momentarily loses flight of the ball and then comes through, and well, Tommy Iriarty was waiting for that, and the whistle has gone. It's going to be a spot hit to the Blacks. Tommy Iriarty circles around on the grey pony. What's Tommy got? He taps it out to the right. Abul Jabain will come across to him. The pass is up towards Maxi, but it's landed very softly. A little bit unlucky there for Iriarty. The ball didn't quite run through there to Maxi, and he's having to come back in defence here. He's done a good job there on young Luquin Monteverde. Turning the play will be Iriarty. Tommy now up over the halfway line. Can he launch another attack here for Battistoni? Still trailing by a goal. Iriarty down into the corner he goes. Sheikha Mather's flying back in defence, as in Hassel Grotto. Iriarty has the line. He shoots. He pulls it across the face of goal. But Hassel Grotto will surely just cut this one round under his pony's neck and get it away from that goal. Jauretche. Hassel Beautifully read there by the Argentine Hasselkrotter, who was well positioned and came in on the head-to-head play. Superb skills here from Monteverde. He's got a couple of front runners. One is Abul Jabain and the other is Sheikha Mehta, but it's still with the young Argentine. Oh, look at that. He's gone straight through the challenge of Jauretche. Could Monteverde be about to seal the deal here? He's up in front of goal. The ball's hopping all over the place. Raja is there. Sheikha Mehta with a goal for UAE. Well, they were all involved, weren't they? All 4 team members from UAE involved in the goal, and in the end, right place, right time, and with the composure to put the ball over the line, Her Highness Sheikha Mehta. And all of a sudden, with 3 minutes and 38 seconds remaining here in this 4th and final chukka, UAE go into a 2-goal lead. It's 6-4. We've got some more messages coming in from our Polo Line TV viewers. We've got Sirhan Nassif. Congrats to Habtoor Polo for winning over in Abu Dhabi in the President's Cup. Mark Daminin. What a nice goal is the message from Mark. And Ian Viloso Empamano says, wow, nice from UAE. There's a message coming in from Sophie Schmiede, who's in Germany. Simply the best commentator. Is he as handsome as his voice sounds? Maybe once upon a time. Not sure about anymore. Back to the action. We've got 3:33 left on the clock. It's 6-4. Well, I think our producer's getting carried away up here. He's now requesting, if anyone's got any Milanesa, he's in the Appaloosa room on the 3rd floor. I think he might just be pushing it a little bit. I think we'll accept a day of lots of ice cream. We've enjoyed our ice cream from the Brooklyn Creamery, and we've decided that we think the salted caramel is the pick of the flavors. And our thanks once again go to Serafina and Valentina for coming all the way up here and delivering us some ice cream. Don't forget, we've got more action on Sunday from Gantoot, the President's Cup. The 18-goal is back in action on Sunday afternoon when Gantoot will take on Abu Dhabi and Habtoor take on Yas International Holdings. We're back underway, and the Blacks need a goal, and they need it soon. Maxi Malakals are doing exactly that, nudging the ball down the field. Iriarty has gone. Can he get the pass through? And in the end, he had to chop a small pass out towards Jauretche. Good stuff here from Maxi Malakals up to Juan. Oh, and Jauretche's gone for goal there. Pierre Jauretche shooting again. And, well, it's working its way down towards goal. The ride-off comes in. Oh, it's right on the goal line. And, oh, superb stuff from Grotto, who chops it away. Monteverde comes in. And Monteverde at 90 degrees. The whistle has gone. Hasselkrotter can't believe it. And the clock, of course, will stop, which is exactly what the black shirts of Battistoni need. They need a penalty, and they haven't got much time. So the clock has stopped. There's just less than 3 minutes remaining. 2:58 on the clock. And this one is going in favour of the black shirts. And there's an opportunity here for Tommy Iriarty from 30 yards. It's going to be an open goal shot, a penalty too, and a chance to put them back in this match. It's going to be Pierre Jauretche walking into this one. He shoots. He scores. The flag is raised and the game is very much alive, ladies and gentlemen. Fasten your seatbelts for the last 2 minutes and 47 seconds of this Dubai Challenge Cup final, because this is tight and this is tense. It's 6-5. Hustle and bustle in the throw-in. Argy-bargy, it's all going on. There's a mad scrap for possession. And Maxi Malacalza has got the ball here for Battistoni. He's facing his own goal pretty much, but he's hacked it under his pony's neck. But Monteverde, very well positioned here, the young Argentine. Oh, but he's been pushed out of the way. Hasso Croto's there appealing for the foul. Monteverde on the loop will pick up possession. He's over the top of it, and Croto will come through and smash that one towards goal. Alessandro back in defence here for Battistoni. Little shot there from him, didn't quite get the contact that he wanted. Abul-Jabain comes in and does a good job there on Jauretche, but superb stuff here from Pierre Jauretche. Has got the ball away from Monteverde. Malacalza with a good ride-off. Then some pressure comes in from Hasso Croto. Croto's open backhander avoids all the traffic, and turning back in defence here for the black shirts will be Tommy Iriarte. Tommy with 1 minute and 27 seconds remaining here on the clock. He's trailing by a goal. What can he do? This horse is fast. He's breaking away on the far side. He's pumped it up towards Maxi. He's called off the play. Here comes Jauretche. Jauretche goes long. Of course he does. He's got all his teammates in front of him, but the ride-off is superb there from Hasso Croto. Croto on the grey pony around the corner. Oh, he's left the ball in a very dangerous place. And as Monteverde tried to get back to it, Iriarte was there and the whistle has gone. Wow, what a passage of play. And there's 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining, and I think I know which way this one's going. I don't like to say, because the umpire is still making his decision. But it looks very much like to me that this is going to be an opportunity for Battistoni to tie the match. It's a 30, a penalty 2. An open goal penalty from 30 yards. Jauretche looking for 6-6. He shoots, and he's done it. He's got it across the line, and the game is tied here, folks. It's exactly what we wanted to see as a neutral. Who's going to come up with the moment of magic? Which pony's going to come up with something special? It's 6-6 with just 45 seconds remaining on the clock here in this fourth and final chukker. There has to be a winner. Of course there is. We need a winner of the Dubai Challenge Cup. We will play extra time if we have to. Monteverde reaching out, getting away there from Iriarte. Iriarte coming back, picked up now by Croto. Possession of the ball here with UAE. He wants to make this the last attack of the game. Croto goes out to the right-hand side and avoids all the traffic. Superb little touch on the ball there from Maxi Malacalza. Has allowed Iriarte to sweep the ball under his pony's tail out towards Jauretche. Jauretche has a front runner if he can get this one through. Can he? Yes, he can. Oh, it's come off the pony from Malacalza. How's your luck? Terrible luck there for the black shirts of Battistoni. And Hasso Croto will loop that one out of play. He was looking for Monteverde, but it's gone out of play. And possession will go back to Battistoni. The hooter has gone. They will play the extra time. Of course they will. It's tied at 6-6. Then there is enough time here for the black shirts to get down the other end, but he's got to get his skates on. Here comes Iriarte. Tries to go past young Monteverde, but Luquin's done well. Oh, that's a bit lucky off the pony, but he'll take it. And then Iriarte comes through. The whistle has gone. Well, well, well. Our umpire, Peter Wright, just explaining what he's seen and what he has blown. And I'm telling you that this is a penalty and an opportunity here for Battistoni to steal a victory in this Dubai Challenge Cup final. the three Argentines just having a chat, and they're not talking about where they're going tonight for dinner, I can tell you. Iriarte circles around. He's quite close to the board, so he's going to come in off a long run up and then swoop in and try and straighten up towards goal. Is he going to shoot? He is going to shoot, but his shot has gone out to the right-hand side, and it is wide of the target. And they will come off at the end of the fourth, and they will have to come back for a fifth chukker, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a golden goal. Next goal wins. Situation here to decide the Dubai Challenge Cup, because at the end of the fourth chukker between UAE and Battistoni, it is 6-6. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all Polo Line TV viewers. We've got thousands of people streamed into this one from all over the world. And well, we're going to need a fifth chukker to separate these two teams. We knew this was going to be close. We knew we had two very good teams here in this Dubai Challenge Cup final. And it has proven the case. We're going to a fifth. It's going to be golden goal, sudden death, next goal wins. And I can tell you that I'm looking down from the third floor balcony over the trophy table, and the Dubai Challenge Cup is well worth winning. It looks absolutely beautiful. No wonder they're working their socks off to get their hands on this trophy. Chukker by chukker scores. Good start by UAE. They went 2-0 at the end of the first. Superb rallying. Second chukker by Battistoni. They tied the match at half-time. It was 3-3. UAE came in with a slight advantage. At the end of the third chukker, they were ahead 5-4. And more gritty work from both teams. And at the end of that fourth chukker, we couldn't separate them. 6 goals apiece. So, the restart will be by UAE. They're going to take the equivalent of a goal kick down at that end of the field. That shot from Tommy Iriarte went wide to the right, so it's going to be Jacinto Grotto, the number 4, the 7-goal Argentine, who's playing in the number 4 shirt here for UAE. He's going to bring the ball back into play, and he's got exactly 300 yards from that back line to the other end of the field. And he's going to try and make sure that this attack is the last attack of the match. Next goal wins. Young Lukine Monteverde coming back onto the field on a lovely little bay pony that's swishing her tail. She's ready for action. She's feisty. Tense moments here. Fifth Chukka, Dubai Challenge Cup Final 2021. Jacinto Croto brings the ball back into play. Oh, he's dicing with, I was going to say, I didn't want to say it, as he comes together there with Jauretche, and there's a nasty collision between the two Argentines. And Hasso Croto almost came out of the saddle. That could have been very ugly indeed. As it is, he managed to stay there, and the pony kept her balance. Thankfully, the whistle has gone, and it's going to be a penalty from the centre of the field in favour of the white shirts of UAE. The sun is getting low over the Villa end of the field. And we still are not quite sure who's going to be lifting this wonderful trophy. There will be a prize giving, of course, after the conclusion of this match. We will be dishing out some superb prizes. And of course, at the end of that prize giving, we will be giving the Dubai Challenge Cup to the winning sponsor of this match. Who's it going to be? UAE with a good position here, halfway line. Possession of the ball at the feet of Hasso Croto. Hasso goes long, it's straight, it's superb, it's up towards Monteverde, but look at this from Malacausa. He got the man but didn't get the ball. Looping around the corner here is Sheikha Mather. Sheikha Mather up in front of goal. Oh, she's been hooked out of the play, and the backhander comes in there from Jauretche trying to tee up Malacausa. But once again, Croto is well positioned. Croto comes in, he's been crunched out of the way. Superb stuff there from Malacausa. Monteverde turns it around the corner under his pony's tail, but look at this on the far side. Oh, a mistake there from Tommy Iriarte. Backhander comes in. Croto is there. Iriarte's there. It's desperate. It's absolutely desperate. Who's got it? It's Hasso Croto. He's got Sheikha Mather in behind. He's trying to get Iriarte out of the way. And there's a whistle on the play. Can you believe it? After all that, it could well be a penalty that decides the Dubai Challenge Cup final. And it is gone in favour of UAE, and it is a 40-yard penalty. It can be defended, but no player can stand between the ball and the goal. They can't come out through the goal. They can dash out from the back line, but they can't cross that line until the ball has been hit or hit at. And watch out for that left-hand goalpost. You've got Maxi Malacausa there. He's wearing the white helmet. He's got Jauretche there with him. Who's going to take the penalty on? As it's going to be Hasso Croto with the responsibility here to win the Dubai Challenge Cup. Hasso goes high. Has he got it? Yes, he has. He's absolutely ecstatic. The flag is raised, and UAE, after reaching so many finals here this season, have conquered Battistoni, and they have won the Dubai Challenge Cup Final 2021. Well, what a wonderful final. The players just shaking hands now. Superb sportsmanship throughout. Some great performances on both teams. And it's sad that there is a loser, but there has to be a loser. Of course there is. And on this occasion, the gallant Battistoni team trudge off the field, having lost in overtime to a very, very good UAE outfit. The Chukka by Chukka, well, we pretty much know that, don't we? They were tied at 6-6 at the end of the fourth. And the golden goal, the overtime, fifth Chukka golden goal was scored by Jacinto Croto from 40 yards. And he's got the job done for UAE. So for the benefit of our Polo Line TV viewers, I would love to see the best goals picked by our producer and director here in this Dubai Challenge Cup final. Malacalza's backhander plucked out of the air there. That was super stuff, wasn't it? By Jacinto Croto. Here comes Monteverde. Superb approach shot right in the middle of the goal. And he wasn't going to miss from there, was he? The young man from Cañuelas. Maxi Malacalza. This was Iriarte. The ball just out to the left-hand side. And Tommy with a superb little flick there. Opened the stick face and got that one across the line. And that was Monteverde going beyond Iriarte at pace and cutting it back towards the scoreboard end, right in between the uprights. Well, that concludes our action from Dubai. 4 games we've had here today, all going out live on Polo Line TV. We've had plenty of viewers. It's been a superb day of polo. But from Dubai, from this Dubai Challenge Cup final day 2021, it is goodbye.